Hello, 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 and I'm back on the video marathon today. It's Monica Love. I probably didn't introduce myself in the other videos, but you guys know who it is. It's Monica Love with the astrology, intuitive astrology. I'm back again. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the planet Earth. Planet Earth, our home, guys. It's our home. Sorry, I get really excited because I love planet Earth. I love Gia, whatever her name is. I love Mother Earth, and I think Mother Earth is it's a beautiful, beautiful place. And I know sometimes we don't treat her the way she deserves to be treated, but I believe that through astrology, by understanding astrology more, you're definitely going to be able to harness this beautiful energy that we have on the planet. Okay, so planet Earth is our home. Okay, and how is the planet Earth represented in astrology? Okay, it's not really associated with a sign. I'm sorry, it's not. But it is associated with your rising sign. Your rising sign, yes, your rising sign is actually the sign that was rising on the eastern horizon. On the eastern horizon, when you were born, whatever sign was there is your rising sign. And your rising sign is related to your identity, who you are as a person in terms of how you look, not your ego, not me, not self. Okay, that's the sun. I'm talking about the mask. When you look at me through this video, you see my physical body. You don't see my soul. You don't see the layers that are underneath. Okay, it would take you a very long time, especially if you're new to astrology, by looking at my chart to understand what kind of person you are. I am, what kind of person I am, what kind of person someone else is. But the ascendant is so important because the ascendant is the way you present yourself to the world. How do you present yourself to the world? Okay, are you pushy? Are you classy? Are you refined? Are you educational? Do you wear glasses? Do you wear black hair? Do you have dark features? Do you have light features? Are you slim? Are you tall? Are you short? Are you skinny? I don't know. However you appear physically, I'm talking about physically appear, that is your rising sign. Okay. And Earth, although it doesn't have an actual planet, okay, or even a house, it has the bearing of where you start in this world. Okay. Our base, our foundation, okay, the physical plane. The physical plane is representative of your rising sign because this is everything here is physical. Okay, this is all physical. Our phones are physical, my computer's physical, my kitchen's physical, everything is physical. So it's so important that you are aware of your rising sign, because your rising sign, if you haven't watched my video on soulmates, I talk about how soulmates, you identify your soulmate through the physical. And the reason why that is because when you first meet somebody, the first thing you see their physique. You see their physicality. You do not see somebody's soul when you first meet them. Okay, most people are attracted to somebody based on physicality, especially men. Men are attracted to women physically, okay? Women tend to be attracted to more than physical, but some women also look at the physical too, because there's some, most people are attracted. I'm not going to get into all that, but most people are attracted to somebody who appears to look good to them. Okay, if you look good to me, if you're, they say it like this: "You're my type. You're my type." What's your type? You can understand somebody's type by looking at their seventh house. Okay. But you have to know the ascendant. You have to know the ascending sign. The ascending sign comes from the planet Earth, because this is where we were born. We were born here. This is our planet. This is where we're standing. This is our base. Okay, it's our base. Okay, it's our base. We come into this world physically. We have a soul, but we also have a body, a physical body, and the ascendant is that. Now, the ascendant is really important in astrology because not only not only does it represent the physical body, it also represents the way your houses are going to be structured in astrology. And this is where it becomes confusing, because the sun sign is in the back of a newspaper, but the sun sign is not where it all starts. People want us to believe that everything starts from the ego, and it doesn't start from the ego. It starts from the physical body. Okay, our physical bodies. And I know that sounds very superficial. Okay, it sounds very superficial. You might say, well, what about our souls? What about, where we come from? Yes, but you have to realize something. Okay, and I use this example all the time. Think of it like this. Think of life as being a fish. If you were in a fish bowl, okay, you would need water to survive. You would need not water just to drink. You would need to be able to physically swim in water. And you'd have to have a body like a fish to be in water 24 hours, 7 days a week for the rest of your life. Human beings are not designed to be in water 24 hours a day. We can swim in water, but we're not meant to be in water. We have to come up for air. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make here is that in order for us to live out this life of lessons, because life is about lessons, okay, here on planet Earth, we need to be physically prepared to do that. Okay, it's like if I go to space, I need a space suit. I cannot go out to space and fly around space like this, okay, with no suit on. Okay, I'll die. So it's the same situation when it comes to the planet Earth and how the planet Earth prepares you with a body, which is the ascendant. And this preparation is the cycle in your chart. So you have a chart that's like this, and you have your houses in astrology. And I'm going to do a video on houses eventually, but I want to focus on this ascending sign and not lose focus, because the ascending sign is extremely important. Your ascending sign is more important than any other sign in your chart. And the reason why I say that is because it prepares you. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually pulled up a chart here to give you a better idea. Okay, so here's a chart, and you'll see on the, I believe this is your, okay, this is my right side. It might be your left though, but this right here is an ascendant. It says AC. Okay, and AC represents the ascending sign, and this sign is the rising sign of a Capricorn. So we have Capricorn here as the rising ascending sign. Okay, and as you can see in this chart, you'll see that you have the first house. Okay, the first house. Let me try to do this a little clearer for you guys. Hold on one second. Okay, so you're going to see you have Capricorn, then you have Aquarius, then you have Pisces. Okay, so these are the houses. These are the houses. This circle is the houses. And as you could see, Capricorn is setting the tone, okay? Because now we know the first house is Capricorn and Aquarius. The second house, is Pisces. Third house is Aries, and then Taurus, and so on and so forth. So whenever you're doing a chart in astrology, you need to know the ascending sign of a person to really be accurate. If you want to be 100% accurate, and most people aren't even getting 100% accurate readings from astrologers online. And the reason why that is through YouTube, because I have to see your chart. I have to know your ascending sign. This is why when you're born, they take down what time you were born, how much you weigh, when you were born, your date of birth, all of that, because that holds knowledge for your whole entire life. You could have been born on any other day at any other time. Why were you born at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and not 2 a.m.? Okay, so understand that knowing the date of birth of your children, knowing the date of birth of your spouse, knowing the date of birth of the time of birth, not the date of birth, obviously, but the time, guys, the time your baby was born, the time your husband or wife was born, the time your parents were born, the time your you were born. All these things are going to help you to really calculate the information that is so important for you to know through the ascendant. Okay, so this is a video on the ascendant and the planet Earth and how it plays a role in astrology. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below and also subscribe. I'll see you guys later.